Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. Mike here at WeBe Autos. Today we have a very, very special 1965 Chevy Malibu SS. I got the owner here who's going to tell us a little bit about it. So how are we doing today?
Very good, Mike. Thanks for helping me represent my car.
You're welcome. It is some piece. God, I've never seen one like it. Great documentation, amazing options, and finished in black, which is my absolute favorite. So tell us a little bit about it.
I'm the second owner. I bought it from a fellow by the name of Lally. Bob was probably purchased this car when he was probably 19 years old.
Wow.
And it was not a car purchased off the lot. It was special ordered. It has a it's a non-hit body car. It has one repaint. It was painted by Troy Thornton from Thornton Restorations out of Pennsylvania. He does one of the nicest black jobs.
Years ago, right? It's
this was painted about 9 years ago, about 10 years ago now. It's never been in a collision. It was never a rusty car. It was driven from 1965 to 1973 and then parked in a garage and waited for perhaps a restoration.
Beautiful. That's pretty original though. Original panels.
Everything's original on the car. Original quarters, original trunk, original doors, original fenders, original hood.
Wow.
It has a Gardner aftermarket exhaust system that exits the correct way. Sometimes people bring exhaust systems where they come out to the tail. That would be correct, but Eric Gardner from Gardner Exhaust is a specialist at positioning the exhaust the correct way.
It's really for purists. I've heard of him. He's fantastic.
So this is not a mistake over here. This is very rare that this car doesn't have a side view mirror.
It's an option.
And I questioned Bob, the original owner, about that.
Yeah.
And he said to me, nope, it was an option, and he chose not to put one on it.
Huh. Man, at 19, can you imagine?
Right. So this is one of the ways of documenting that a Chevelle is a real super sport. Is the beginning of the VIN starts with 138, and just no mistaking that for a true SS car. I have the original bill of sales. I have the original window sticker. I don't know if you looked in the trunk and opened up.
Yeah, I noticed.
Did you take pictures of the?
I did. Great documentation. You guys
Right.
can see all that on the website. Bill of sale, window sticker, right down to the T3 headlights. Gorgeous chrome.
This is correct for a super sport where the grille is blacked out in here.
Okay.
And let me show you under the hood a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead. It's L78?
L79.
79.
It's basically a Corvette engine. So the dual snorkel is correct. It has the large balancer, only 327 350s. The only thing that is not correct for this car, as you notice, it's got a power steering pump. This was originally a non-power steering car, and I wanted to bring some creature comforts into it.
Sure.
It has the original alternator that has been rebuilt. It has the original carburetor that has been rebuilt by Jerry McNeish.
So it should be a Holly, right?
Yeah. It has
Jerry rebuilt that, huh?
Jerry McNeish did the carburetor.
Killer.
It has the original radiator. The top and bottom tanks are original.
Jimmy Harrison, right?
Yep.
Oh, there it is.
But it's been recored.
Okay.
The chrome valve covers were unique to 327, 350 horse cars, as the fuel filter is all very unique to that car, that engine option.
I love how
even
you have
down
it.
to the cast iron thermostat housing.
Yeah. Correct hoses, the right clamps, everything. Great attention to detail on this car. Chalk marks. Those are original chalk marks?
Yeah. This was duplicated after it was restored.
Oh, very cool.
It's a body off restoration.
It's a AA is black?
I believe AA is black.
Yeah. Oh, there it is, yeah.
Yeah. AA, I think, represents black. It's Tuxedo black is the actual name. There are a lot of things that are still very original to the car interior-wise. The back seat is completely original. The rear door panels are original. The front door panels are original. Carpet is original.
Wow.
And the headliner is original to the car.
Power windows too.
The dashboard is original. The gauge cluster has recently been replaced.
So pretty. It's like original center console as well.
The center console is original. It's got a new lens in it that was needed to be replaced. Now the shifter looks original, but it actually is a Hirsch shifter with a kit they make to look like the original shifter. So it has a more definite and a nicer feel. It's not sloppy like the original shifters.
Got a nice refined look too. Very cool.
The rocker moldings have been replaced. And these are very hard to sort after. These rocker molding down here are original and they have been polished. They're stainless. They're very, very hard to find, but they're original to the car and they were not beat up.
Great. This paint is magnificent.
Yeah, Troy Thornton can paint the car, that's for sure.
Looks lacquer, urethane.
It reads like it's lacquer, but it's actually a base coat, clear coat.
Oh wow.
I would struggle to say that it wasn't a lacquer paint job.
I know, it looks lacquer to me.
But this will definitely last. I mean, it looks like the day it was painted about 11 years ago.
You know, after 11 years, all the quirks come out, and it is beautiful. So what are the options?
So it's an original 4-speed car. The rare option on this car, it has power windows. You can see here, and they all function.
Very cool.
It was an original 4-speed car. It also has, the speedometer shows 70,674 miles, and that miles is
original to the car?
Original to the car. It's never been fooled with. It is absolutely a 70,000 mile car. It's got a new clock in it, which had stopped working, and you can see in the video that it's still working now.
Yeah.
Maybe not the right time.
I think the original clocks I swept, right?
Pardon?
The original clock swept? Yeah.
No, that's the way original clock went.
Okay.
The quartz clock will be a sweep.
Oh, gotcha.
Now the gauges, it's a gauge car. So you'll see that it has an oil, temperature, an amp gauge. So not a idiot-like car, so to say.
Sure.
It also has an AM/FM radio, which is not stock to the car. The car originally came with an AM radio. The original owner traded a paint job for that radio.
Oh my God. Very cool.
Kinda neat.
Very neat. Cool. We fired up?
It's a very docile running car. It's not loud. It's not rumbly.
Gentleman's car.
Gentleman's car.
Sounds great. You got that correct note out of the exhaust too. You know?
System to give it that original sound.
Very cool. As if it were, right? Just awesome. It's really something you can model a restoration after, you know? We take it for a ride?
Let's go. Trust us?
What transmission? I can almost hear it.
This is an M20 transmission.
Yeah, it's got that distinctive whine to it.
This was built by Ed Hartnett, 4 speeds by Ed Hartnett out of Pennsylvania, and I bought many transmissions from him throughout the years, and he just built an absolutely wonderful transmission.
It's a dying art.
It shifts smooth as silk. It's very docile, easy car to drive. You can drive it all day long and not be exhausted.
Very cool.
Downshifts well.
Well guys, thanks for joining us today. Again, my name is Mike from WeBe Autos. Feel free to give me a call. I'm at 631-339-0399. You can also check out more pictures, information, and detail on our main website. It's webeautos.com. Thanks a lot for joining us today.